Time with Teacher Lori. It's me, and you're you, and I like you just the way you are, and I like me just the way I am, so we good. Anyway, welcome. We're getting into the holiday season, however you choose to celebrate it, and we're going to have lots of silly books and wonderful books to read, but I have a special book I wanted to share that touched my heart, and I thought, well, it's not as silly as we usually read, but it's a really good message about making sure you care for one another, even if it's virtually or Zooming, or making sure that you reach out. You can make a difference just by being you, just by smiling, saying good morning, sending a note, an email, a call. You've got a lot of power in those small but mighty hands. I got you. Here's your 10 minutes. Let's get them ready, everybody. Hands up, put your hands down, slide them very slowly, slide them very fast. Put your hands up, put your hands down, clap them very slowly, clap them very fast. One more. Put your hands up. I'm wiggling a lot today, huh? Put your hands down, wiggle your fingers slowly. Those small and mighty hands, wiggle them very fast. Lay in your lap, thumbs up if you're ready. Here's listening mouth. Today's book is Wilfrid, Gordon, Mcdonald, Partridge. What a name. Wilfrid, Gordon, Mcdonald, Partridge. I want you to listen to this book. Really, really listen. Because it's really lovely and has a really good message. So really listen. There once was a small boy called Wilfrid, Gordon, Mcdonald, Partridge. And what's more, he wasn't very old either. His house was next door to an old people's home, and he knew all the people who lived there. Belly button. He liked Mrs. Jordan, who played the organ. He listened to Mr. Hoskins, who told scary stories. He played with Mr. Tibbet, who was crazy about cricket, which is a game. He ran errands for Miss Mitchell, who walked with a wooden stick. He admired Mr. Drysdale, who had a voice like a giant. But his favorite person of all was Miss Nancy Allison Delacourt Cooper, because she had 4 names, just as he did. He called her Miss Nancy and told her all. One day, Wilfrid Gordon heard his mother and father talking about Miss Nancy. Poor old thing, said his mother. Why is she a poor old thing? Asked Wilfrid Gordon. Because she's lost her memory, said his father. It isn't surprising, said his mother. After all, she is 96. What's a memory? Asked Wilfrid Gordon. He was always asking questions. It is something you remember, said his father. But Wilfrid Gordon wanted to know more, so he called on Mrs. Jordan, who played the organ. What's a memory, he asked. Something warm, my child. Something warm. He called on Mr. Hoskins, who told him scary stories. What's a memory? He asked. Something from long ago, my lad. Something from long ago. He called on Mr. Tibbet, who was crazy. Something that makes you cry, my boy. Something that makes you cry. He called on Mrs. Mitchell, who walked with a wooden stick. What's a memory? He asked. Something that makes you laugh, my darling. Something that makes you... He called a voice like a giant. What's a memory? He asked. Something as precious as gold, young man. Something as gold. So Wilfrid Gordon went home again to look for memories for Miss Nancy, because she had lost her own. He looked for the shoebox of shells he had found long ago, last summer, and put them gently in a basket. He found the puppet on strings, which always made everyone laugh, and he put that in the basket too. He remembered with sadness the medal which his grandfather had given him, and placed it gently next to the shells. Next, he found his football, which was as precious as gold. And last of all, on his way to Miss Nancy's, he went into the hen house and took a fresh, warm egg from under a hen. Then Wilfrid Gordon called on Miss Nancy and gave her each thing, one by one. What a dear, strange child to bring me all these wonderful things, thought Miss Nancy. Then she remembered. She held the warm egg and told Wilfrid Gordon about the tiny speckled blue eggs she had once found in a bird's nest in her aunt's garden. She put a shell to her ear and remembered going to the beach by tram long ago and how hot she felt in her buttoned-up boots. She touched the metal and talked sadly of her big brother she had loved, who had gone to war and never returned. She smiled at the puppet on strings and remembered that one she had shown to her sister and how she had laughed with a mouth full of porridge. She bounced the football to Wilfrid Gordon and remembered the day she had met him and all the secrets they had told. And then the two of them smiled and smiled because Miss Nancy's memory had been found again by a small boy who wasn't very old. That book to me is very touching. It just means that you, no matter the age, not being very old, can do big and mighty, powerful things to touch the lives of others. So I wanted to share that with you as we wrap up November and getting into the holiday season, the Christmas season, but the month of Thanksgiving and being thankful. And again, I am thankful so much for you and joining into our channel. Please subscribe, help me to reach my goal, trying to so for Christmas to get to 1K, because you never know, but then you'll get to hear when stories are being released, and I am thankful for you. All right, time to catch your bees. Oops. I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Ouch, it stung me. I'm talking to my baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm talking to my baby bumblebee. They said what? I'm sorry. How can I help you? I love you. I'm thankful for you. I let go of my baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I let go of my baby bumblebee. They're happy to be free. Bye-bye, Bumblebee. And we'll see you next time on Hive Time with Teacher Lori. Have a great day.